Good morning, everyone. I know this is boring, but this is my life. I'm committed to Vlogmas and I'm doing the best I can, and it may be you guys seeing me work a ton. Sorry for the headphones in the shot. Didn't realize they were there, but okay. So right now I'm working on a project for one of my bosses. They want me to make some labels, and I'm trying to figure out what labels I need to buy because they need to be larger. So that's why you see me with like the measuring tape. I'm trying to figure out and I'm trying to think in my head, okay, how big do I need to get these labels? So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And I'm like, let me process this. Okay, I think I've decided. And I was talking to my boss here of what about these? Can I go ahead and buy these? And they're like, yeah, go ahead and purchase them. I'm like, perfect. So I start getting those all purchased up for them. And a water break because, need it. I was also making labels for my other boss because I have two co-owner bosses, and one wanted labels for one thing and one wanted labels for the other. So I was trying to sort all those through. And then here I'm just looking to see what I need to make more copies of and deciding, okay, yep, I need to make more copies of one of our work orders. So I'm going to go start doing that in a minute. So yeah, pretty just basic tasks. I'm sitting here thinking through if I'm ready to go. And yep, so here is me going ahead and making some copies of this work order that we needed. We were almost completely out, so started to get those all worked up and ready to go. Sorry for the weird angle of my chin, but here it is. Here we are. Oops, and I dropped my folder on you, so my bad. Luckily it was just paper. So yeah, getting those all printed up. Alright, so now I am heading home. We just stopped at the store to grab something for dinner, or to help make dinner. I was missing a few things, so we are heading home. It is officially starting to get cold out. I'm not loving it. It's great for pots, horrible for pain. So you take some, you leave some, right? So yeah. That cold weather, you can really just see it in the air, really. You could just tell it's cold. But yeah, not the greatest. But here we are. So we're almost home here. And then as soon as I get home, I'm going to start working on getting dinner made. I ended up doing dishes as soon as I got home. I did not record that because you've seen me do dishes 1,000 times. So yeah, not going to record that for you. But yeah, about to pull into the house here, and then we will get moving on dinner. Yep, TV magic, right? So I am working on dinner here. I'm making some refried beans, and let me tell you, I've officially decided these manual can openers, they hurt my hand so much. I'm like, I think I need to invest in a electronic can opener. As you can see, I'm shaking my hand because it just hurt so much. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, okay, I need to invest in electronic can opener. And yes, my son needed to come and put his face in the camera and decide. I was like, okay, dude. Alright, so now I'm working on dinner. I'm going to start warming up some tortillas. I'm working on getting the seasonings out. I realized very quickly that my meat was not fully defrosted, so I popped that in the microwave real quick to finish getting defrosted. And I'm starting to mash these beans. I mashed a little bit before I started cooking, and I realized, okay, I bet once they get hot, they're going to be a lot easier to mash. So I started getting those mashed up as they got warm. I thoroughly put way too much onion powder in those beans. My bad. It's okay. They still tasted great. I'm trying to up my fiber intake because I did have a precancerous polyp last time I had a colonoscopy, and I'm like, ooh, I need to be getting my fiber in. So I'm trying to do more beans, fruit, oats, things like that, just to add that fiber into my diet. So I'm decided every time I make tacos, I'm going to make beans and add them in. And I really do love beans, so doesn't help my SIBO. I feel like beans really kind of make my SIBO flare, but take some, leave some, I guess. I really do need that fiber intake, so I'm trying to get that figured out. I don't even know where I went right there, but I went somewhere. But yeah, so I'm sorry, these vlogs are going to be voiceover and or just music because I the timing of doing all this is really hard, especially working full-time and, feeding children and all that. So does any other mom do this? My husband makes fun of me that I don't use like tongs or something on the tortillas, that I just pick the hot tortilla up with my finger. I'm like, it's not that bad. But he's like, how do you do that? It's just such a funny little thing. But yeah, so these videos will just be music or voiceovers, because I just don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm doing what I can to try to get these videos out. To be fair, I think the last 2 videos I've put out, I've only had like 4 people watch. So there's that. So I guess the total 2 or 4 people that watch my videos. What do you think? Yeah, but this is definitely taking a while to get all of this done. I've discovered that working full time, we're just having dinner a lot later at night now. It's just so busy. So I'm trying my best to make sure. And honestly, we've been eating out a ton, and I'm really trying to get better about us not doing that. It's just not great for our health, not great for our bodies. I always feel bad after eating out. So I'm really trying to be more intentional, and I've been trying to meal plan to be more intentional, even if it's later, let's eat at home, because it's just better for our wallet, better for our bodies, all things. So even if it's just a simple taco night, at least we're eating at home, and it's fresh ingredients for the most part, and not fast food junk. Mentioning SIBO, I kind of wanted to chat with you guys that do have SIBO, if you do, with, the EDS world or mast cell world. What do you do, or how are you treating it? Because I'm really nervous about doing long-term antibiotics. I just don't feel comfortable with it. So what are you guys doing to kind of work on your SIBO? Because I really don't want to do long-term antibiotics if all possible. Just a question. All right, so we are doing a taco bar. So I've got ground beef. Normally we use turkey, but this is what we had on hand. Refried beans, tortillas, sour cream, salsa, queso, shredded cheese, and then I also have tortilla chips I'm gonna grab. Don't mind that, that's for a kid. So yeah, so taco bar it is. And my husband and I ended the night with watching Love Hard on Netflix. We had not watched it yet, and it's been a couple years since it's been out. It's so funny. Great. Totally recommend. All right, I'm going to end this vlog here. I am really trying to get back in the swing of vlogging, so I'm sorry if the clips aren't perfect. A lot of times I forget to video, but I hope you enjoyed spending the afternoon with me and evening, and I am excited to keep bringing vlogs as long as I can and as often as I can. I know this will not be perfect, but I'm trying.